Hey, this is Rob, and today I want to show you the latest flagship notebook from ASUS. It's the G74Sx-3DE from ASUS Republic of Gamers. Let's check it out. So the first thing you'll see is your NVIDIA 3D vision glasses. Next you've got your backpack, perfect for LAN parties. And finally, of the show. This is the G74Sx. So let's see what we've got in here. The first thing I see is a battery pack, and this is an 8-cell battery pack. It's quite a slim design actually. Next I've got box on the side here. So you've got your power cord, like AC adapter, and a gaming mouse. So comes with a gaming mouse as well. But let's get to the important part. The G74Sx. This is the third notebook now to be based on the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter. And you can see that the design has really evolved. You have this really sleek cut angle design, matte finish, much stronger hinge this time. We didn't have problems before, but why not make it better, right? You've also got these huge rear air ducts on this notebook. Really massive. What it does is actually pull air from underneath the keyboard and shunt it through these rear ducts with dual fans that blow through the rear air ducts. Turning it around, you've now got a much wider keyboard. It's got far more space between the keys, wider keys, got a lot more space with your arrows here, you don't hit the wrong buttons. You've also got a much larger touchpad, nice soft touch right here as well. So the design has really been refined, and there's also kind of a hidden gem underneath this notebook that I'll show you in a moment. Now, since this is a gaming notebook, let's talk specs. The G74Sx comes with an Intel Core i7-2630QM processor. It's good for about 2 GHz or 3 GHz of turbo boost on. You've also got 12 GB of DDR3 RAM, a 1.5 TB hard drive at 7200 RPM. You've got an upgraded graphics card versus the G73. This time it's a GTX560M with about 3 GB of GDDR5 RAM in it. You've also got, on this model, a Blu-ray writer. If you get the non-3D model, it's got a Blu-ray drive with a DVD writer on it. Now, this is a 17.3-inch screen, and it's 1920 by 1080 resolution, so it's full HD with the 3D as well. So looking at the inputs quickly, you've got a Kensington lock, 2 USB ports, that Blu-ray drive I mentioned, and your microphone and speaker. And flip it around, you've got an 8-in-1 card reader, you've got a USB 3 and a USB 2 port, you've got your VGA out, HDMI out, Ethernet, and your AC adapter. Now there's just one last thing I wanted to show you on the G74, and I said it was on the underside. There's a little bit of a surprise, so let me show you. And first I'm just going to throw the battery in here, so let's see how this goes. So what you've got on the back of the G74 is actually a flap right here. And what this is actually a bay to access the underside of the G74 to upgrade it. So all I needed was a coin, and I now have access to upgrading RAM, upgrading hard drives. It's basically the easiest possible access you could have on a notebook. So if you're thinking about doing upgrades, this is definitely the way to go. So there you have it, the G74Sx-3DE. This model starts at $1999. The non-3D one, I believe, is $1799. So definitely check it out, and be sure to subscribe to ASUS RG.